These love letter berries are super easy to make, and I'm going to show you how. I could not find my stamper, so I had to take a quick trip to Michael's, and hopefully they have one in here. Okay, so this is the one that people usually would get. It's this big one, and you could just take that off. So this one is $16.99 at Michael's, but I am not gonna buy that one. So here is the one that I had before that I can't find at home. It's $10. I have a 50% off coupon, so I'm gonna get it for $5. It's gonna be this one right here. Okay, and then they have a couple more, have some words there. Just flip them over before you buy them. Make sure the words are small for you. But I think that's it. We're out of here. Any stamp is fine as long as it has 1 or 2 lines and the words are really tiny. Hey everybody, so here is everything you are going to need to make the love letter chocolate covered strawberries. You are going to need some chocolate, any kind of chocolate that you want to use. And then you are going to need a stamp. I got this stamp from Michael's. This is just stationery stamp. So here's what mine says. Some people come into our lives and quietly stay. Others stay for a while, leaving footprints in our hearts, and we are never the same. And then you are going to need a food writer. It's just a marker. It's an edible marker, and depending on where you get yours from, it's going to look a little bit different than mine, but they're all pretty much the same. It's a pen, and it's edible ink. We got some fresh strawberries. Just make sure you clean your strawberries really, really well. And then you need to let them sit out to dry. You cannot dip wet, damp strawberries. They need to be dried out. So you're going to have to allow time for your strawberries to dry. And then I just use the sticks just to add the extra touch. And then I normally take the stems or the leaves off of my strawberries, so that's why you don't see any here. And I just use a silicone mold here to add a few extra touches. So that's just for decoration. You don't absolutely have to use the mold if you don't want to. And inside of the mold is fondant. And I also have some baking cups. These are just cupcake cups. You can pick them up at any store basically. You're just going to use these as a little holder for your strawberries. If you don't have a silicone mat, you can use a cold cookie sheet lined with wax paper. You also need plastic or vinyl gloves. And of course, the link to purchase all of the items that you see here is going to be in the description box. So click on those links if you want to make this for someone. So let's get started. Here's my stamp right here, and here is the words that you are actually going to take the rubber stamp off of the block because it's just glued down. You just peel this right off, and then now you have this flexible piece. You won't need this. So now you have it off the block. Make sure you clean it really, really well. Get it nice and soapy just to make sure you get any germs off. Go ahead and start dipping your strawberries as long as they are dry. And make sure when you putting your stick on, make sure you get it right through the middle of the stem because you don't want that stick to fall off while you're dipping. That would be the worst thing. I mean, you can still save it, but it won't look as professional and it won't be as neat. So there you go. Nice and smooth. And then just lay them right down on your mat. Just shake it. Don't shake really, really hard, but you're shaking enough. And you can also just tap like this. Tap it really, tap, 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 tap. That will help you get it off. And then you're just gonna place it down. So we will keep going. So once you have all of your berries dipped, you're just going to let them dry for a while. Let them dry and get really hard on the outside. So I am going to just walk away for a little while and come back, and these will be pretty solid. We're back, and it took about 5 minutes and the strawberries are dry. Now that time is going to depend on the temperature in your home. It's a little cool in here, so that's why it dries so quick. But it's ready to take them off the silicone mat. If you go to take your strawberries up and you notice that it's a little bit tough to come up, don't try to rip it, because you will rip the strawberry apart. You're just going to lift up the mat and then pull it from underneath. That way it will come up nice and clean. And you see exactly what I'm talking about when you actually do it. So these are my bottoms. That's how the bottom is. So just take your stamp and take your food decorator marker, and you are just gonna color it in. You don't have to push down really hard. You can see clearly how the words are going. So once the words are covered like that, you are done. Just keep on doing it. And you don't have to do every single line. You can do 2 or 3 lines at a time. It's all up to you and what you want to do. Now make sure you guys have those gloves on if you are going to be making these for someone. I am going to eat these as soon as this video is over, so I don't have to worry about the gloves. But any other time, definitely 100% wear gloves. It's not only for their safety, but also you want your strawberries to look good, and you don't want to have fingerprints all over them. You don't want to get blemishes from your hand. So just keep your gloves on for overall purposes. So you can go ahead and color in the whole entire thing. Like I said, do what's best for you. I suggest if this is your first time, you play around with it and see which way works best. But for me, I don't color the whole thing in. I only do the first 2 lines, and then I just keep stamping the 2 lines over and over. It's a lot easier for me to handle with just 2. And if you try it, you will see exactly what I mean. So I just go on the first line, covering all of that, and then the second line I color it in, and then good to go. I don't touch the other lines. So I have a strawberry right here, and I'm just gonna take my stamp, and here we go. Flip it over and make sure your words are not backwards, and just start stamping. So I'm gonna work my way up, I believe. So just turning it, and then you're gonna do it again. Just keep on doing that. You see how that's working out? Make sure you press in just a tad bit. And if you notice your ink is getting a little low, your words are a little light, you can always just add some more ink. I would say add ink each time you do it, because you want those words to look fresh. And it's okay if you get a little blemish, like I got one there. It's okay, because that's how the love letters are. So we're going to do this again. That. You're going to want to hold your berry like this, because you're going to need a good grip on it. And just turn. Keep on doing it until you have everything covered. I'm going to hold it just like this. Hold my thumb at the bottom and my 2 fingers at the top. And I'm going to start at the top. Place my stamp on. Press down firmly. Not so hard that you are going to end up breaking your strawberry, but you know. So I've done that one twice, and I believe my ink is getting low. So after 2 lines, I'll go back and I'm going to add some more ink. And hold it like that, and then we're going to go again. Here we go. Just keep on doing it. Now you see that one word right here where it didn't come out? Don't beat yourself up about that. You can easily fix that. You can go right over it. So I'm just going to take the word right here. I think it says some or lives. Yeah, I'm going to do some. And then you're just going to stamp right back over it. So they never knew that was there. So just keep on going. So now they are all completed. As far as the writing goes, don't worry about it. The writing is dry. It's completely dry. Now that the writing is all over the berries, I'm going to add my decorations, which are these little hearts and bows. So I'm just taking some chocolate on a stick and dabbing it on the back of there. And that is going to be the glue. You guys can also use corn syrup for the glue as well. So just find anywhere you want. Stick that on there. And then look at that. So here's my love letter berry. We're just going to keep adding them on. You are going to take a pretty little box, put some type of tissue paper or filling in the bottom of the box. Then you're going to put your strawberries into the cupcake liners like this. And there you go. Just tie it with a bow. And you all done. I'm telling you, they will absolutely love and appreciate you for making these strawberries for them. And it's so simple, guys. It's really a lot easier than you think. Don't worry about picking these up and you thinking it's gonna smudge. When you pick them up to eat them, it's not gonna smudge at all. And those are the berries. I just think they just look so cute. They're really so cute. And if I could find my rose mold, I would have put roses on here as well. But I just could not find it when I was trying to make this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions, if you need a little bit of help, or if you make yours a different way. I'm always open to new ideas, and I know each and every one of us does everything differently. So guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video.